In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NBA games happening on April 14, 2024, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start, if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Atlanta Hawks versus Indiana Pacers. The Hawks and the Pacers will face off in their final regular season game on Sunday, April 14th. Atlanta, with an overall record of 36-45 this season, has secured the 10th seed in the Eastern Conference. They enter this game on a 5-game losing streak. On the other hand, the Pacers hold a 46-35 record and currently sit in 6th place. A victory in this match would enable the Pacers to avoid the play-in games. Indiana has won 5 of its last 7 games leading up to this matchup. Atlanta's recent form has been disappointing, having lost 6 of their last 8 games. They are eager to snap a 5-game losing streak after a narrow 109-106 road defeat to the Timberwolves on Friday. Trae Young led the Hawks with 19 points and 7 assists, supported by Bogdanovic with 17 points and Clint Capella's double-double of 13 points and 11 rebounds. Despite shooting 44% from the field and 30% from beyond the arc, the Hawks struggled to recover from an early 17-point deficit, ultimately falling short in the final minutes. In contrast, the Indiana Pacers have been fairly consistent, winning 5 of their last 7 games. However, they aim to bounce back after a 129-120 road loss to the Cavaliers on Friday. Pascal Siakam led the team with 19 points, while Miles Turner contributed 17 points and 6 rebounds. The Pacers shot 51% from the field but couldn't maintain their momentum in the closing stages. The Hawks are facing injury issues with Wesley Matthews, Jalen Johnson, and Onyeka Okongwu sidelined. Meanwhile, the availability of Isaiah Jackson, Obi Toppin, and Jalen Smith for the Pacers remains uncertain. Indiana holds significant advantages heading into this contest. They boast the NBA's highest scoring offense, averaging 123 points per game and shooting 50.1% from the field, both league-leading statistics. The Pacers have been formidable at home with a 25-15 record, whereas the Hawks have struggled on the road, posting a 15-25 record away from home. Although Trae Young has returned for the Hawks, the team finds itself in 10th place with no further stakes in the regular season. They have failed to cover the spread in their recent encounters against Indiana. Both teams emphasize offense over defense, with the Pacers holding a scoring advantage of 4.5 points per game over the Hawks. The Pacers are motivated to secure their playoff spot and avoid the play-in tournament. With their deep roster and fast-paced style, led by Tyrese Halliburton and Pascal Siakam, they pose a significant challenge for the injury-ridden Hawks. Given Atlanta's probable decision to rest key players ahead of the play-in game, the Indiana Pacers to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full-game side pick. Both teams excel offensively, with the Pacers leading the league in scoring at 123 points per game, followed closely by Atlanta at 118 points per game. Their offensive prowess is reflected in recent trends, with the total points exceeding expectations in several past matchups. Both teams prioritize a high tempo, resulting in frequent possessions and opportunities to score. Defense remains a vulnerability for both squads, with their wins largely attributed to offensive efficiency. As evidenced by recent games, the over-under total has trended towards high-scoring outcomes, aligning with the fast-paced nature of both teams. Considering these factors, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Chicago Bulls versus New York Knicks. The Chicago Bulls are set to play at Madison Square Garden this Sunday afternoon against the New York Knicks in what will be the final game of the regular season. The Bulls currently hold the 9th spot in the Eastern Conference with a record of 39-42. They are coming off a 2-game winning streak, most recently defeating the Washington Wizards 129-127 on the road. On the other side, the Knicks hold the 3rd position in the East with a 49-32 record. They are also on a winning streak, having won their their last 4 games, including a 111-107 victory over the Brooklyn Nets at home on Friday. This upcoming match will mark the 4th and final meeting between these teams this season, with the Knicks currently leading the series 2-1, including a 128-117 win over the Bulls in their last encounter on Tuesday. The Chicago Bulls have been performing relatively well recently, winning 3 out of their last 5 games overall. They will be aiming to secure a 3rd consecutive victory after narrowly defeating the Wizards in their previous game. Javon Green led the Bulls with 24 points, shooting 10 of 15 from the field. Adama Sanogo also had an impressive performance with 22 points and a whopping 20 rebounds, while Kobe White and Jevon Carter each contributed 20 points. As a team, the Bulls shot 49% from the field and made 14 of 35 attempts from beyond the arc. Despite trailing by 16 points early in the game, the Bulls managed to make a comeback and eventually secured the win by converting crucial free throws down the stretch. Meanwhile, the New York Knicks have been in excellent form lately, aiming for their 5th consecutive victory to close out the regular season. They defeated the Nets 111-107 in their last outing, with Jalen Brunson leading the team with 30 points and 11 assists. Josh Hart also had a solid performance with 21 points on 6 of 9 shooting, while Og Anunoby and Mitchell Robinson each scored 15 points. The Knicks started slowly and fell behind by 17 points early in the game but bounced back strongly with a dominant 30-13 run in the 3rd quarter to secure the impressive comeback win. The Bulls will still be without Andre Drummond, and Io Dawsonmu's availability is uncertain. Similarly, the Knicks will continue to miss Dwayne Washington Jr. and Julius Randle. Although the Bulls have shown improvement recently, their victory over the struggling Wizards was far from convincing. In contrast, the Knicks have been more consistent, riding a 4-game winning streak. While the Knicks are favored to win at home, the Bulls could potentially keep the game close. Therefore, the Chicago Bulls to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. The Knicks have strong motivations heading into this game, likely to play their key players. Conversely, Chicago may opt to rest some of their main players. However, the Knicks are expected to perform well offensively and put up a high score. Despite playing with reserves in their last game, the Bulls managed to score 129 points, showcasing their offensive capabilities. Both teams have been scoring heavily in recent games, with the Bulls averaging 124 points in their last 3 games and the Knicks scoring 120 points in their last 4 games. Additionally, both teams excel in grabbing offensive rebounds, with the Knicks leading the league with 12.6 offensive rebounds per game and the Bulls ranking 8th with 11.1 offensive rebounds per game. As a result, anticipate a fast-paced, high-scoring game in this season finale, making over the projected total our full game total pick. Milwaukee Bucks vs. Orlando Magic. The Orlando Magic will be hosting the Milwaukee Bucks in their regular season finale at the Kia Center on Sunday afternoon. The Bucks have secured the 2nd seed in the Eastern Conference, while the Magic currently hold on to the 5th seed despite recent setbacks. These teams faced off just a few days ago in Milwaukee, where the Bucks claimed an 18-point victory, leading the season series 2-1. As this is the final game before the postseason, there may be changes in lineups, but fans will surely want to watch this last matchup before the playoffs begin. The Milwaukee Bucks have encountered a challenging stretch, losing 5 of their last 7 games overall. They might still be recovering from a tough 125-107 road loss against the Thunder on Friday. Khris Middleton and Brook Lopez each contributed 18 points, supported by Malik Beasley's 17 points and Danilo Gallinari's 11 points off the bench. The Bucks shot 49% from the field and 11 of 30 from beyond the arc, but they struggled early, trailing by 69-52 at halftime. Notably, their bench production was limited, with Gallinari being the only reserve to score more than 8 points. Meanwhile, the Orlando Magic have also faced difficulties lately, losing 4 of their last 5 games. They are eager to break their 3-game losing streak after a 125-113 defeat against the 76ers on the road. Franz Wagner led the Magic with 24 points, supported by Paolo Banchero's 22 points and 15 rebounds along with Jalen Suggs' 20 points. The team shot 45% from the field and 8 of 27 from beyond the arc, but they struggled defensively, allowing the 76ers to jump to a 40-point first-quarter lead. The Bucks are still without A.J. Green and Giannis Antetokounmpo, while the Magic are monitoring Wendell Carter Jr.'s availability. who is questionable for the game. Milwaukee is confident in securing the second seed and might rest some players. Giannis is already ruled out, which could affect their rhythm on both ends of the court. Orlando expects to have most of their players available and is aiming to finish the season with a strong performance. Milwaukee has not been playing at their best lately due to injuries, highlighted by their recent loss against the Thunder. On the other hand, Orlando has cooled off with multiple losses in their recent games. The Bucks, despite being underdogs, have value in this matchup, but they have struggled notably since Antetokounmpo's injury. Orlando, having already defeated the Bucks once this season, is confident they can repeat that success. The Magic have covered the spread in 2 out of 3 meetings against the Bucks this season, so the Orlando Magic to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The Bucks are known for their offensive prowess with a lesser focus on defense. Milwaukee ranks 18th in defensive efficiency in the league, allowing 113 points per 100 possessions. Without Giannis Antetokounmpo as their rim protector, the Bucks could struggle defensively against the Magic, who are likely to score over 100 points in this matchup. From a trends perspective, the over has hit in 5 of Orlando's last 6 games and in 6 of Milwaukee's last 8 games against Eastern Conference opponents. Given the low total projected for this game, particularly for a Bucks matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.